Hi guys, what I'm going to show you right now is how to sponge bathe your baby. When I say sponge bathe, it means that you're not going to be submerging your infant for the first couple weeks when you get home, or at least until the umbilical cord comes off. Before I talked about, making sure that the umbilical cord comes off and that it's dried out before you actually put your baby in water. So this is how you're going to give your baby a bath until that happens, which may take anywhere from a week to 3 weeks for it. What you're going to do is first make sure that your baby is nice and warm, okay? A cold baby is definitely not a happy baby. So what I would recommend is take your bathtub or some type of a sling like this that really supports your baby's weight, and do it in the bathroom where you can turn the shower on and let the steam run a little bit. That'll heat up the room so your baby won't be so ice cold when you're doing it. Remember, you're not submerging them, so they will be cold. Okay, the next thing I would do is go ahead and take off your baby's clothes. Okay, now this baby has a diaper on underneath here. And what you're gonna do is keep everything on take everything off except for the diaper. Now that's for obvious reasons, because if you take the diaper off, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have a giant mess, all right? So the diaper area is gonna be the last place that we wash. So take off your baby's clothes all the way up to the diaper, okay? Then take a towel and make sure you have at least 2 towels and 2 washcloths ready so that you have one dirty one and one clean one. What I like to do is take the towel and completely cover the baby, okay? So the baby stays nice and warm, all right? Now what you're gonna do is take your washcloth, and you can either be near the sink where you can take nice warm water, or like a little bucket or tub with warm water would be a nice place to start. Just dip your washcloth into the tub, and this is without soap or anything like that. You're gonna start by cleaning the cleanest part of the baby, starting with the cleanest part and ending with the dirtiest part. Now, I had one person in one of my classes who said to me, well, isn't the feet the dirtiest part? And the answer is no, not on a baby. Their feet are very clean. You can even bite them if you want to. What the dirtiest part is their diaper part, their diaper area. So we're gonna leave that for last, okay? A pacifier is a good idea at this point too, but I'm gonna take the pacifier out of the baby's mouth, and I'm gonna start with the cleanest area of the baby, which is the baby's eyes, okay? So you're gonna dip it into some warm water, and then you're gonna start by wiping the baby's eyes. Now you can either do this with your washcloth, or you can do it even with a cotton swab. You're gonna wipe from the inside of the baby's eyes to the outside, okay? And then take another spot on the washcloth and wipe from the inside of the baby's eyes to the outside, okay? Babies get kind of like crusty goo in their eyes sometimes. That's because they get little blocked tear ducts, okay? If your baby's experiencing that, it's not usually an infection, but what you can do is kind of massage on the inside of the baby's eyes. That will unclog the little tear ducts there, okay? So you're gonna wipe the baby's eyes. Then take and dip again into the water. Go ahead and wash the whole baby's face. Now, one area that you really have to pay attention to is the little creases and folds in the baby's neck, okay? They have a lot of little creases in their neck, and they have a really hard time getting in there. So you want to tilt your baby's head back and really clean, okay, right inside the folds of the baby's neck. You can even use a little bit of soap or baby wash on that. We're going to talk about, too, what kind of baby wash to use. It's very important to stick to some kind of organic baby wash, something without parabens, without chemicals, the least amount of fragrances or artificial stuff in it, because all those things that are going to be in your wash are going to actually absorb into the baby. So I want you to stick to some kind of an organic, natural line, okay? Put a little bit of soap on there and wash inside the baby's neck and around the baby's ears, okay? All around the head area, okay? Then you're going to take your other towel, okay? And you're going to dry your baby, all right? Now we can go ahead and put the pacifier back into the baby's mouth, and we're going to move on to the rest of the baby's body. What I want you to do is to do one section of the body at a time. So you're not going to uncover the whole baby, but maybe just one arm, okay? This is keeping the baby, again, nice and warm and happy, okay? You're going to go ahead and dunk again, get some soap on it, and wash the baby's arms in the crease of their armpits. Again, another place that little lint and stuff gets trapped. And then spread their fingers apart, because you'll notice that they keep these really tight clenched fists, and you'll get little lint caught in between all their little crevices in their fingers. So you want to spread each finger apart and really wash their fingers well. Again, dry that area and move on to the next area, okay? You're going to do this throughout the entire body, one area at a time, okay? Including the legs and feet. Once you're done with the front of your baby, what I want you to do is take your baby and flip your baby over, okay? So your baby is resting on her belly, okay? And then cover your baby again and do the same thing with the back of the body, all right? Then we'll go ahead and flip the baby over one more time, and then this is where we will actually do the diaper area, okay? You're going to take your baby's diaper off, all right? And then from that, you're going to go ahead and wash the baby, starting with the genitals first, okay? And then going ahead and washing the bottom, all right? And just keep go ahead and open all the little creases and get in there and really clean the baby well, all right? So that's gonna be the last part there. After you're done with your entire baby being clean, oh, and remember, put the diaper back on. As soon as you finish that, put the diaper back on, or you're gonna have to start all the way from the beginning, all right? You're gonna have a big blowout there. Take your whole baby, okay? This is the way I usually wash their hair. And take the baby and put the baby under your arm so you're really supporting the baby. Go over to the sink and run the nice warm water and keep your hand under it so it's nice room temperature water. And just put your baby's head under the water so that it goes all over their head here. You'll see that your baby gets nice and calm. They love the feeling of the warm water running on their head. Okay, do a little soap or shampoo right onto their head and then rinse it right off. That's when you use their other towel. And at that point, you'll want to switch towels because this one will be wet. That's when you'll put the dry towel on the baby and dress your baby as fast as possible, okay? Remember, this is the time when you're going to be doing these sponge baths. Once that umbilical cord comes off, you can go ahead and start having fun with actually submerging your baby into a bathtub. They totally love it. Another way you can bathe your baby is to take baths with your baby. They love being in the warm water with you. It's a wonderful bonding experience, and you can do that, and they're just going to love it. I hope this helps.